Our piece started on the streets of Kaka'ako, and the genesis of it is the people that were living there. All we tried to do with this piece was to bring those lives into focus and share them as accurately as we could. You know, I started covering homeless issues for Hawaii Public Radio and noticed the work of a group called Hui Aloha. Hui Aloha is James Koshiba, Kathy Kawano Ching, and Alani Apio. And he introduced me to the person that he said was the reason he was doing this work, and that was John Mantanona.
When I first came, I made like a dungeon, you know, low to the ground. That way, if you ever want to run away, you can't run too much because the exit is kind of small. And I made it make sure only I could get in there, so if somebody else came in there with me. But now I started helping people. I make some bigger structures so everybody can come over and eat anytime. You're hungry, you need a blanket, slipper, whatever. I used to have all kind of stuff. It's like my structure that we have up now, no way it would be like that. You'd be covered from it everywhere, only one way in and one way out. But I made it open like that so people could want to walk in or look through or whatever.
And then we wanted to go deeper, and that was really where Aura pitched in. For her part of the exhibit, she said that she was going to find an artist that she really admired on the street, someone who could draw incredibly, and she was going to find him and have him draw 2 artworks. We were really down for this. We tried so hard. We bought giant panels made out of wood for him to do this. We delivered them to him, and how could he keep them in a sweep? No way. Aura looked for him over and over again. There was no way he could hang on to materials or supplies. So I remember the day I said, Aura, you know, Taylor and Marlene kind of think you could do it. and like just from the very first moment when she heard about this project, she just kind of said, okay. And you know, I know she was thinking about it as a 2 by 3 foot piece. Ended up being 2 5 by 6 foot pieces, which is a lot for your first paintings. But, you know, can do.
The whole point was to pull together the what people see, what we see, and what people feel, you know. People who are in the encampments, people who are not in the encampments, but we all have the same human feelings, you know what I mean? We have that need to connect and to belong somewhere, and that there's that sense of family, you know, when you live amongst each other. And we kind of wanted to get all of that in there, but at the same time, with all of those elements, there's like a lot of chaos and uncertainty and not really knowing what's gonna happen or where you're gonna go. After everything tied in together and everything is like been pulled together, it's beautiful. And I think that it's really impactful. And I really hope that, you know, we can get our story out and that people will walk away with something real. I loved, my daughter participated and she helped me with my art piece, and so she got to paint on one of our paintings. And I kept looking at it, I was like, it doesn't fit, but it doesn't fit. I said, but I can't paint over it. So it doesn't matter, it's there, and I don't care what anybody says. It's beautiful because it's there, and she did it with me, and that was like something that was really beautiful from this.
We were with another friend of ours, John Kaulupali. He originally joined this group as a member of the team to make it, but dropped out along the way. His idea was to have some models that showed an actual encampment where people relate to each other. Yes, there's your shelter. Yes, you live in that shelter, but you're also a member of a community because there's no safety without community. And when John stepped out, we were so lucky to meet up with a terrific team of architecture students from the Community Design Center at UH Architecture School. And the models that you see there in the exhibit include a model of where Kapo'eo Kaka'ako is going. It's a model of a conceptual kauhale, an actual kauhale. You can move a lot of people at one time into a community because they already are community. And this is exactly what we're talking about with the kauhale. What I hope comes out of this is that viewers, visitors, next time they see a houseless person on the street, they will have so much more understanding. They won't be afraid. They won't feel attacked themselves just by the presence of this person. And, you know, just the reality of it and making it seem as close to each of us as it really is.